Timeless reading for Aquarius. This is a very quick reading, and there is an energy here about a false connection, a wrong tie is being resolved, broken up by some kind of higher source or by a third party. With third party, I do not mean like cheating or something. I mean, for a few, this could be the case, but it's really not what I'm tapping into here. It might be an exception for some, but for most people, what I really mean with a third party is some kind of judge, or I don't know, a lawyer or a parent of someone saying like, it's enough, you can't be friends with this person anymore, this is a very bad influence. Or if you are already older and married, maybe one of your parents could say, I feel like your marital problems, they are just weighing you down too much. I would really ask you to get a divorce. Like, it could be something like that, but it's not for everyone here the case that it's about a romantic situation. It could be about a friendship, about a cooperation, just some kind of bond, whether it's a legal bond or a social or empathetic bond. Someone is saying something here. Someone is really forcing you to break this bond because it's not healthy. Maybe it has never been healthy, but maybe it was meant to be at one point for people to learn something out of this partnership. But now it's really time to break this up. It could even be something with your neighborhood. Maybe you've been having problems in your neighborhood, but you like your house or apartment and you don't want to move, but finally someone is stepping in, really forcing you to move away from this situation. Like, you can't live there anymore. You will find another nice house. You don't have to stay here. It's too problematic. Like, it could even be that. And another thing that I'm getting here that appears to me quite important is that if you are still not willing to leave this situation, break this cooperation or bond here, then someone will literally force you. I mean, not force you by persuading you psychologically and emotionally, but someone will really step in and act very fiercely, not because they don't like you or they wish harm on you. I feel like this person has had enough of a certain situation. And then after this is through, there is a time for self-reflection and healing and withdrawing. There is also time for honesty within yourself. I'm slightly getting something about shame. Maybe sometimes you may, before you fall asleep and you reflect on things, maybe you start to remember situations where you said something to someone or you behaved in a certain way, and then you think, oh my God, I shouldn't have said that. And then you feel this slight sense of shame. There is something about that. Like, learning to deal with this, learning to deal with your own, I don't want to call it mistakes, it sounds so heavy, imperfections. So there is something about looking in the mirror. For some of you, it could even be literally looking into the mirror, something physical that you don't like. But mostly I feel like the importance here is on psychological and emotional reflections here, looking into the depth of yourself, and especially regarding what you perceive as your flaws and that feeling of shame that arises when you think about these things. But I feel like it's time to guide yourself through that somehow and start to become comfortable with things or situations that you thought you could have handled better, but you can't change them anymore. I also feel like this recent partnership, cooperation, whatever this was about, has also triggered a lot of shame in you. this other person, the cards, the energy, the vibe of this reading is not telling me a lot about the other person. The other person could be some kind of manipulative person, but it doesn't have to be for everyone. Sometimes two people can bond either in a personal or professional way, and none of them is evil or terrible, but they just both don't get along with each other because they both are just on a different level. And then it becomes like some kind of toxic bond, even though the people are not toxic. But sometimes, sometimes one person is innocent and the other person is not very innocent. In the worst case, both people are toxic, but that's not the case here. So you have to decide here what is the truth for you. As I said, it's not very open here. It's quite a mystery who this other person here is and how this person is. All I can say is that it leaves you with a little bit of shame. Oh, the reading is not as short as I wanted it to be. There is something about feeling, it's a harsh expression, but I can't think of anything else, like feeling filthy on the inside, like feeling emotionally and mentally so chaotic and dirty that you want to take showers all the time. Like literally there's something about water, wanting to wash yourself clean in the water. But even like when you take a hot shower and use super nice soap, just for a few seconds you might feel better. But after you step out of the shower, it all starts to begin again, that you get this dirty feeling. I don't feel like it's about your sexuality or something like that. I think it's about guilt and shame. It's not as bad as it might sound now, because this is just a healing phase for you. This is a time to become aware of things, and a time to heal, and a time to let go. In the second set here, there's a shift in energies. There's a new gain strength. Like I feel this is a rebirth. You will feel like you've been reborn. And there's something about dressing up professionally. You might experience some kind of success after you went through this phase, some kind of success in your career that will ask you to dress up. There's also something about being impressive and authoritative. Sorry, I have to think. You will have a lot of backup here in this situation. It's also like people are carrying you. Like some people will clear a path for you, so you can present yourself and you can present your authority in a situation. It's a serious situation. It's not necessarily a negative or terrible situation, but you will leave a serious impression on people. And there's something about someone might be rebelling against authority figures, against you as soon as you become some kind of authority figure. but these people or this person will be absolutely powerless against your rise here. At the same time, I see someone, maybe a younger person than you, who has a lot of energy and strength, but they have no guidance and no plan for their future. This person appears at the first glance a little bit wild, but actually for such a young person, this person is already quite not mature, but it's like they have an inner system, they have an inner order that they follow. But they need someone to help them, someone to guide them, someone to offer them something. Let's just take this metaphor like you meet this page, or let's make a night out of this page, and this person is very good with a sword, and they are very, very strong and fit. They are extremely skilled, but they belong to no one. They have no family, they have no tribe, they have no kingdom where they belong to. And you are the king, and you realize, oh my God, this person is so good-hearted and loyal, and this one is really, really skilled and so good. He's so good with his sword. Let me just adopt this person, and so he has a meaning to his life, so he can become one of my knights. So this as a metaphor. If you are in an authoritative position now, or something similar to that, you might have the opportunity to give someone, a younger person, a chance to do something meaningful with the skills and talents that they have. Okay, so this reading was very long. I wanted it to be 5 to 8 minutes long. Okay, became a little bit longer. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching.